gamer. Welcome to this Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it very, very much. It is the, Monday edition of the show. We are in a GMS closet this morning. We are so excited that you are here. Wherever you may be, we are on the road. It's GMS hanging out with you. It's going to be a lot of fun for the entire duration of today's show. We have a plan to do 3 hours of entertainment from this warm, cozy GMS closet. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Let me stretch. Ow. No stretching. Sorry.
Stretch out, get comfortable. Do pretty okay. Oh my gosh, it's good to see so many people. Wow. I was wondering why it sounds like you were in a fish tank. I didn't think it sounded like we were in a fish tank yesterday, but I'm going to check my settings. Maybe I have something messed up. It's good to see you. Let's move this a little bit closer to me. Maybe that'll help too. We are in Seattle, GMS on the road. We are both here this time, though. So that's the exciting part is we're both actually where we're supposed to be, as opposed to me in one spot and Sean in the other. We're supposed to be together.
More together than usual. It took us driving to Seattle to be in the same room.
That's true. I don't think we've ever been actually in the same room before for a show. Well, not for a gaming morning show.
Not for a main show. It's been a while since we've been in this. I guess we did Fudge in the same room was the last time.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah. It's good to see so many people here. Holy cow, like the whole chat is here this morning, which is awesome. I see Groggy or Die. I see the Element of One, who is probably first today, Drew Mega. Scott Chick is here already. Wow, it's good to see so many of you. Thank you for being here. Like I mentioned, it is the Monday edition of the show. This is going to be pretty okay. If I get really close to this microphone, does it actually sound any better? Because if that's the case, then maybe we'll bring all the microphones closer, because that's ideal. It sounds amazing when I get really close to the microphone. Hello. I don't know how to make yours stable. That's the problem.
You want me to just hold mine like Bob Barker style?
Okay. Look, he's got a shotgun microphone as Bob Barker.
This is how shotgun microphones are supposed to work.
We tried it a whole bunch of different ways. I swore it sounded better yesterday. Oh, it sounds significantly better though. So we're gonna do it that way. All right. I think I'm gonna even do this. Watch this. Check this out. Yeah, we're like the same. Woo.
Nice. This is gonna make Rocket look real interesting.
Maybe we'll have to settle for it being a little bit more awkward when we get into Rocket League. So, okay, so good. The angle is very flattering for the both of you. Oh, look at that.
Thanks.
Except in TV, you're supposed to match heights, and that's literally impossible for Sean and me. I mean, we're close, but like,
I can come down.
Is your stool of a higher size than mine?
No, they're pretty equal.
Okay, yeah.
I have a long torso.
You know, they say with guys with long torsos. Should we give them the flattering tour of the whole building?
There. That's easy.
I like it. We're kind of offset. That's good.
So we have a desk-ish. We have a wall to my left. What do you have to your right?
And the Joker in the middle with you. I'm going to post a picture I took last night when we were trying to get this set up. But if you go to our Discord, we're very cozy because that's conveniently located.
Hold on, I forgot to.
Just gonna get your tits.
Okay. Thanks. Man.
We actually kind of need that. It's kind of toasty in here. Better. I'm not gonna lie. Keith Anthony, safe travels wherever you may be traveling to. Yeah, we're up here. I wish it was under better circumstances, but we're up here for a funeral of a family friend. So we're going to be going that to a little bit later today. But we do have some fun stuff coming up for you today. So thank you for being along for the ride. It's International Polar Bear Day, National Protein Day, and Anosmia Awareness Day.
Anosmia.
Of course, anosmia. Just like I said. Clean Monday. It's National Albert Day, National Kahlua Day, it's National Pokemon Day, National Susan Day.
Clean.
No Brainer Day, Retro Day, the Big Breakfast Day, and World NGO Day.
Nice.
I like how you cleaned it off. Like, did you get the squeaks in there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Groggy Dice says polar bars.
You know what they serve at polar bars?
What?
Ice cold drinks.
Polar bars are so cute. Have you ever been to one? They're very intimate and conveniently located. It's nice. Oh, the sad news. Condolences. We just lost my wife's uncle. We'll be having a funeral next Friday. Yeah, funerals are never fun. But we're trying to make the best of it for sure. So thank you for being along with us wherever you may be. I also said Pokemon Day, which I actually thought about making our topic of the day, but just the other day, was it Friday's show? We had National Trading Card Day, and I was like, well, we just talked so much about Pokemon. I don't want to have another Pokemon-focused day, but alas, here we are. So...
Don't worry, the Hulk tightened my water bottle.
I thought they sold ionic beverages. That's what groggy who dies.
Because polar.
Yeah.
An ionic bond is an extreme polar bond.
Coming up, we're going to tell you a story about a moose that takes up residence outside a Utah Rangers office front door. So that story is coming up in just a little bit. Next hour, we'll tell you about a 50-year-old message in a bottle found in a Pennsylvania park. So that is on the way as well. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be today for this particular episode of Gaming Morning Show. Let's get you the topic of the day, which has to do with, well, berries. Oh, it's not National Trading Card Day. It's not National Trading Card Day.
We should have just made it Pokemon Day.
It's National Pokemon Day. What's your favorite kind of trading card? Oh, I missed a step in the process. No worries. It's National Strawberry Day. So we're asking you the question, what's your favorite type of berry? Which, by the way, mine is going to probably be those new muffins that we found from this place. Those are amazing.
Those are so good. They're allegedly gluten-free, but they're really good.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm. No. They're too tasty to be gluten-free.
I mean, is that just like I don't know, like an annoying myth that all the gluten-free things are not great? Because to be honest, ever since your wife has started eating gluten-free quite a bit, mm-hmm. All the stuff that she finds and makes is actually kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot, because I think like 80% of gluten-free things, you eat them and you go, oh, that's really good for gluten-free, but there's just like a hint of sadness at the end of the taste. It's just like, oh, it's just disappointing.
It's not like super disappointing. It's
just
disappointing enough.
You eat it and you're like, no, still sad.
Groggy and I said I miss sleepovers with Hefty and Sean, which is probably true. I think Groggy stayed in the same building as us once.
Mm-hmm. We didn't do the show that morning, though.
No, we didn't. We could have if they only had a nice enough closet. Which, by the way, Drew Mega says it's also World Broadcast from a Closet Day. Fair enough.
Perfect.
We have official GMS backdrops, though.
I don't think I ever saw that it says GMS from a closet. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Good morning. A nice chat to Mel B. It is good to see you this morning. Thank you for being along for the ride.
Nice chat.
We appreciate you being with us. It is a very... I had a very nice closet, said Groggy or Die. Keith Anthony said, my wife is a newly found vegetarian from the new year and still going strong. And to be honest, the vegetarian meals are pretty tasty.
Nice.
Yeah, no, so no arguments. My favorite berry is easily the Marionberry, or sorry, the Huckleberry. Huckleberries are grown in Montana, and they come out with all of this great huckleberry flavored things. But if I'm being honest with you, the reality is all those things are mixed into pies and milkshakes, so it's probably the sugar that I appreciate the most.
Sure.
Berry by itself, strawberry.
Strawberries are pretty good. I do like raspberries by themselves. Those are pretty tasty. And Marionberries are also quite tasty.
Pretty okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think I have a solution. So you said, what's going to happen when we go to Rocket League? Okay. Well, we're going to take our best chance.
Make this. There we go.
Just got to tuck it into the shirt.
How's that sound?
It actually sounds quite great.
Is that pretty good?
You're really GMS ASMRing there, though.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. We're in the ears. It's so good. Keith Anthony, my favorite berry is Dave Berry. Inside joke. He's a British television presenter.
Nice.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Juicy.
I like blackberries too. Raspberries are my least favorite, but I do like them, so that's pretty okay. All right. Did you give me edit into a game?
No.
Okay.
I tried to add you as as an epic friend is what it was allowing me to do, and I don't know if that worked. I added Hefty Goof.
I know him. All right, we're gonna try to see if we can play Switch together.
iPad, hold this. Hold this iPad.
I think we're gonna use. We can just use the one microphone and see how that works.
No, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
I'm ready.
Oh my gosh,
it's so little.
We're gonna play Rocket League together at the same time.
Maybe.
In different ways. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not showing you online. We can't play together. I want to, but we can't. Hello. It's good to see you. By the way, you can do exclamation point bingo, and you can grab your bingo card to play along with us.
Yeah. Try adding you as a epic friend again.
We're working on it.
So just dumb.
Ooh, it might have worked.
That could be.
Are you strategic mule?
Maybe. My kids have used my Switch a lot.
Okay, well, we're gonna play one game of Rocket League with just me driving. We'll see how it goes.
But what about Strategic Mule?
Strategic Mule, come back!
I think that's me.
Do you really think it's?
I think it's from my kids.
That's so funny. I hope your name is Strategic Mule. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna invite Strategic Mule to a game. We'll know very shortly. It didn't pop up. It's not gonna work.
Wait, I see you. You're offline.
But I'm right here.
You're my epic friend now, but you're offline.
Oh. Keith Anthony says, "Is a jackfruit class as a berry?" I don't know.
I think that. I don't know. I disagree. Circle gets a square.
I feel like this is that like skit from Saturday Night Live, where they're doing like NPR style things. Like, you're listening to NPR.
There we go. I'm just gonna hold it. Do you want me to do shoutcasting style commentary for your Rocket League?
You should be playing. That would be smarter. All right, we'll figure out the friends thing coming up in just a bit. All right, we're gonna find a match and we're gonna see how it goes. We do have the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up for you in just a little bit, and also we'll take care of the birthdays this day in gaming history. So if you want to tell us a birthday that you're celebrating today, please let us know. We have that coming up as well. So yeah, I think actually, all things considered,
I've been in worse situations.
I've been in so many worse situations.
What's going to be terrifying is if Bear shows up. Now the window's in front of us.
Yeah, there's a window right here in front of us that we're looking out of, and we actually can't see anything. And then
what if Bear's right there?
And then I cracked the window a little bit too to try to make it a little bit cooler in here. And I'm wondering how many people outside are like, "What the heck is going on?" Because we have a live studio audience, I suppose. So
people walking by would be like, "Is that the very popular gaming morning show?"
Possibly. I think we should trade off. Maybe we could have had ASMR.
It's not very. It's not carbonated, so.
Celsius isn't carbonated.
Some of them are more sparkly. Hey, that didn't go so well.
Okay, so I got a question.
Yeah.
When it comes to Rocket League,
yeah.
Okay. Is it possible for you to stream your gameplay remotely? Like, can you do like a share screen like you can on the PlayStation?
I don't think so.
Because that would be really handy right now.
No, I don't think that's possible on the Switch.
Life's a Switch.
Switch it up. Well, that was a nice save by someone.
You can't even see that.
They're so little.
Oh, look how much bigger they are on that screen.
We have a friend. It's just a fly, don't worry.
Be in here.
Nah, it's just a fly.
Be in here.
Did I just point with my microphone? I sure did.
We had fun yesterday, though, and we also watched The Last of Us.
Yeah, we did. It was good.
With no spoilers, of course, but it definitely was a unique episode to the series so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Those familiar with the game, it was the DLC. This was the DLC episode.
Sean brought his Apple TV.
Ended up not needing it, but I had it just in case.
At one point, we legitimately thought we were going to need it.
Yeah, I thought so. The rental does have a smart TV, so we could have signed in, but I didn't want to sign. I don't like signing into my accounts on other people's TVs. And so I just brought my Apple TV because I'm already signed in. But streaming from my phone to the TV worked mostly okay.
Would have really screwed up the algorithm if someone like gets into your TV's like login and then they start watching the shows that you don't really like. That becomes.
Could you imagine?
I've never shared a login in my life.
You were discussing adding things to whoever's logged into this TV, adding things to their like preferred watch list, which was entertaining.
Yeah, I would like to.
Why am I only getting recommendations for Suits now?
You can tell I'm past my Suits era because the other day I got like a YouTube short that had to do with Suits, and it was Katherine Heigl, and I was like, nah, I'm not interested in that era of Suits.
Poor Suits.
We had a good run. Suits.
Yeah. How far through the series did you get? Like, if you were going to complete it, how much more work you have?
2 more seasons.
Okay, so
20-some episodes.
Enough to not really want to do it. But.
Yeah, I just wasn't super interested. So
that's good to pull the cord and not just feel like you have to finish it if you're not enjoying it.
Groggy's talking about a bunch of little flowers with stingy pieces. Now I'm concerned.
Stingy flowers?
Are you sure that it's not a bee?
Like thorns?
Every rose has a thorn.
At least one. Sometimes more.
The wild thorn berries. That would be my favorite berry.
And your favorite thorn. It's 2 for 1.
Groggy meant stringy, not stingy.
So the thorns are stringy now?
If bees had stringy stingers, then it'd be a whole different deal.
Bee flies up and just you're just like, gross.
Did you see that we're playing with Patrick Starr?
No, I didn't. It's everything's so little. Here, let me get it. Look, there's a rocket.
We hear double microphones.
I'm in stereo. That's how stereo works, right?
Yeah, exactly. Double it up. That's stereo. What if you get 3 microphones?
Then I'm in 3D surround sound.
Okay, this is really hard.
It's not going well.
It's because everything's like a second late. I did talk about. Does anyone have one of those portable HDMI monitors that like fold up like an iPad? I really want one of those.
Yeah, we should get one. I don't know where we would have put it in here though. So. Oh, don't make the screen further away. It's already so little.
We could have put it in the washer and dryer.
How much work do you think it'd be to get me inside that dryer?
It'd be way too much work for the potential downside of having to get you out of there via the hospital. Yes, it'd be too much of a downside.
No, I could get in there, and then whenever it's my turn to talk, I'll just pop out of the dryer.
I almost hit the ball for the first time. If you have hefty scores under 100 points, you might be in really good luck.
It's gonna be a good day.
I have 12
and there's
points.
Another one.
I have 12 points. Oh my gosh. All right, we got the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up actually like right now because I'm just going to stop playing this game for Oh my gosh. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. It's GMS on the road. We are hanging out with you from Seattle today as we're getting set, unfortunately, to go to a family's funeral. But Sean and I are together in the same closet, which is exciting. We haven't been here in a closet together for, well, ever on the history of the show. So it's going to be fun. Thank you for being here. this is also going to be hard to be hunched over for 3 straight hours. So I'm going to grab my microphone again. All right, thank you. It's a 6:27 West Coast time. It's 9:27 out on the East Coast. It's 2:27 for those watching GMS in the UK. For the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, February 27th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Luckily, I did the news last night because it took a while working. I was used to having like a billion tabs open and finding all the news and opening up a bunch of stories and weeding it down to 3. It took a lot longer on the iPad, but I made it work. First up, we're looking forward to E3, as we've done a couple times. And we kind of already knew this, but now it's official. Nintendo has confirmed that they will be missing E3 2023. This is from Kat Bailey of IGN. There have been reports that all 3 major platform holders were skipping E3, but now Nintendo has confirmed to IGN that it will indeed be missing the event slated for June. They say, quote, "We approach our involvement in any event on a case-by-case basis and are always considering various ways to engage with our fans. Since this year's E3 show didn't fit into our plans, we have made the decision to not participate. However, we have been and continue to be a strong supporter of the ESA and E3. So I don't know what's left to be excited for E3 other than the fact that it's E3. So maybe this will be the last E3. We'll see.
See, and I feel like that's not the thing that you're excited about, but you're right. Like it can't sustain itself apparently if they can't get folks to show up. I just think it's kind of a bummer because so many people have so many good things to say about E3 from years gone by, and unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, that's where we're going, and it's interesting because we still have a lot of things to be excited about around that time. It's just not E3 anymore. Now it's other events. So, and I mean, we're going to hear a lot about Nintendo in the spring leading into summer with Super Mario Brothers movie coming out in April. And so I'm not super worried. It's just not going to be E3. It's just going to be other stuff, which is fine. Speaking of things that are happening in 2023, segue. Call of Duty was reported to be skipping the year 2023 and going following an every other year big game release. Turns out they're not planning to do that anymore. This is from Owen S. Good of Polygon. This was originally reported by Bloomberg, but it seems like Activision does have plans to release a full game in the calendar year of 2023. They originally had plans for a, quote, premium expansion to Modern Warfare 2 rather than a full new game sometime this year. And these plans date back all the way back to 2020. But that doesn't really seem to be the case anymore. Treyarch's next regularly scheduled Call of Duty game is in 2024. The paid expansion envisioned for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is instead a premium Call of Duty game now instead of an expansion. This is all according to an Activision spokesperson. It's going to have a single-player campaign and a new multiplayer map pack. So turns out, I think what happened was Activision remembered how much they like money when Call of Duty games sell well. They're big fans of that.
The mighty dollar. Yeah. Call of Duty is still not one that I've ended up playing for this. I was going to say generation, but that's not a generation. It's a edition.
Round.
Yeah, this round of Call of Duty. So I don't know. I mean, I'll play Gunfight if it's. Did it actually come out? Gunfight?
I think so. I keep forgetting to check.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is part of the problem, I suppose, too. But it's been far off my radar, and even a little bit off your radar this time around. But
yeah, I played through the campaign just because I love the Modern Warfare campaign, especially the first couple. And so this being Modern Warfare 2, kind of a remake of what was my first Call of Duty campaign. The original Modern Warfare 2 was the first campaign I played through and really loved. So I played it for that. I played about half an hour of the multiplayer, did not have back buttons at the time. And I was like, oh yeah, I got so used to back buttons that I hate it without back buttons. back when we were playing all the time, I was playing on PlayStation 4 and I had a controller with back buttons. When I got my PlayStation 5, I tried it, and same thing. I played like one round and I was like, nope, can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I need my back buttons.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's kept me from not getting a PlayStation 5.
Now that's fixed.
No, damn
You
it.
can get them now.
I have no more excuses.
And bad news, that means your PlayStation 5 costs $200 extra. So we'll keep an eye on Call of Duty news. It'll be interesting, especially myself being a fan of Modern Warfare 2, seeing what this, quote, premium game ends up being, if it's something I look at or skip, but we'll keep an eye on it for sure. And in our last news story of the day, the DICE Awards took place over the last few days, and we have a list of winners of the 2023 DICE Awards. This is from Adam Bankhurst of IGN. This was the 26th annual DICE Awards, and the two big hitters, of course, were God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring. They took together a majority of the awards. There were 23 different categories, and God of War Ragnarok won the most categories, including Outstanding Achievement Awards in Animation, Art Direction, Character, Original Music, Composition, Audio Design, and Story. Elden Ring, on the other side, took awards for Game of the Year and won 4 other categories, including Outstanding Technical Achievement, Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction, and Role-Playing Game of the Year. So the two of them took quite a bit, which is not to be unexpected. Outside of those two games, Vampire Survivors took Action Game of the Year, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope took Family Game of the Year, and Multiversus took Fighting Game of the Year.
Until all the players left, and then they were like, actually, I'd like to look at a different Fighting Game of the Year.
I mean, it was Fighting Game of last year, not going to be Fighting Game of the next year.
Maybe what happened was they were like, there's so many people on this game that it has to be Fighting Game of the Year, and then they're like, oh, well, we won a game. There's nothing else we need to do here. We'll move along.
They locked that one in a little early. And Sports Game of the Year, instead of going to one of the big EA hitters, it went to Ollie Ollie World, which was recently a free game for PlayStation Plus, which I believe you can still get before February. So
yeah, and I definitely added it to my library, and I would like to play that game. Although I'd always envisioned playing it on the Switch. I thought it would be a pretty good Switch game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll probably try it on my PlayStation. As it is, though, it's kind of cool to see another game, because I think sports games often can get kind of funneled into the Madden title or the FIFA title or whatever the case may be, and it was cool to see somebody else come out with a sports game and it get some recognition. So
yeah, I love it. Excited to try that. I did play the original Ollie Ollie, and I wanted to play Ollie Ollie World, but it was one of those games that I was like, I'll throw it on a wish list, but I'm probably not going to get around to buying it. But can't beat free.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless anyone wants to pay me to play a game.
We would like you to.
You could do that.
Yeah, we could do that. If anyone wants to jump in, please let us know.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Nice catch. Talk about sports game of the year. Can you pronounce this first one for me?
Oh, of course, yeah. You're talking about the very first game that's out today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Of course, here are the video game titles that are out today, including Anemia-lopolis.
Yeah, that's pretty close
Chapter 1.
Nemoyopolis.
Leonard Nimoyopolis.
Chapter 1, it's out on PC. Special Courier is out on PC. Vincent's Horror Story is out on PC. Paranormal Girlfriend is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to I Am Your President. Out on PC.
Are you staring at me so?
I'm Your President.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Out on PC.
This is intense. Super intense. All right, there you go. There's the GMS Morning Gaming News. Name of the morning goes to I Am Your President, out today for PC. Could it become our name of the month? That's a matter of time. We'll have to figure it out. But if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can win that game as soon as it is named. If it happens to be I Am Your President.
I'm Your President.
I am your president.
I am your president.
I'm your president. It's dog food. Congratulations. I am your president. All right, there we go. That's how many times we're going to hit our head or our knees into these. If I hit my head on this desk, then we got a whole other problem. So, Good morning to Digital Doc Games. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being along for the ride. It is the Monday edition of Gaming Morning Show. We are on the road today from Seattle. We are going to be back, at least half of us, in a home studio tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure how tomorrow's show is going to work, if I'm being completely honest with you. So stay tuned. We'll put information on our Discord. We'll put it on our Twitter. And we'll try to keep you in the loop. But we're not entirely sure if a show on Tuesday is going to happen. But we were off so much last week that we didn't want to miss another show. But also we got to do this from the closet, which is kind of fun. So
Yeah, could be worse. It's nice.
looks pretty good.
Nice. Do you need a vacuum clean?
No, I'm only doing my laundry in here. I don't need a vacuum cleaner.
Well, if you change your mind, let me know, because I got a sweet Dyson over there.
Is it so good that you'd Dyson?
It's fine.
Okay. So it's not that good.
No, mediocre.
I always wanted a Dyson vacuum cleaner, by the way.
Yeah, you want to borrow this one?
The Airbnb was lovely, and thank you so much for the complimentary Dyson. We appreciate it very much. It's 6:38 on this morning radio show that plays games. Thank you again, GMS from the road. Topic of the day today is National Strawberry Day. So we're asking, what is your favorite berry? Please let us know. And this is the hard part with this question, is like eating the berry by itself is one experience, and then putting it into something else is a whole different experience, right?
Which berry is your favorite as a flavor?
Yeah, probably a strawberry still.
Yeah, strawberry. I don't know. I'd be pretty close for raspberry too.
Okay.
Like a good raspberry shake.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
Seeds get in there, but that's okay.
And I was thinking about this too. Like you look at like different types of jams, right?
Mhm.
It tastes different. Strawberry is one of the worst to transfer from like the actual berry flavor to being like an artificial flavor. Like artificial strawberry is one of the worst flavors in the world.
Yeah. It's the more natural the strawberry flavors. I'm thinking like, I don't know why I'm going to shakes for all of my berries, but I'm thinking like a fresh, real strawberry shake versus like a McDonald's strawberry shake. Those are two very different experiences.
Yeah, that's true. We got Quiet I'm Gaming. Look, it's Mike O. Good morning. Nice chat to you both. Thank you for being here for GMS on the road.
Nice chat.
We got some things coming up in just a little bit, including we're going to tell you a story in just a moment. Birthdays this day in gaming history is on the way as well. You can do exclamation point bingo to get your bingo card for the day, and if you answer the topic of the day, and that is on your bingo card, you can check mark that one off. Salmonberry is from Lucas Michael. What is a salmonberry?
That's a berry that came out of a salmon.
Oh, so they have like caviar that comes from salmon, right? And then sometimes the caviar is a salmonberry.
Yeah.
Or is that like a synonym for caviar?
No, there's no cinnamon.
I'm not really a fan of any of the berries, says Quiet I'm Gaming, but I guess my least disliked is a blueberry.
Blueberries are pretty. Blueberries are berries that I always forget how much I enjoy just snacking on them. Because we'll buy them, they'll sit in the fridge, and I won't touch them until like if someone washes them and they're out. I'm like, oh, look, a blueberry, and I'll have one. Blueberry.
Yeah, blueberries are the most frustrating when like you grab the one that's like cloaked. Like they all very close. They're very similar to each other. You got the one that's cloaked, and you're like, oh, I didn't know this was going to be the smushed one.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah. Gross. All right, I'm going to put Sean into a game of Rocket League. We're going to see if Sean can fare any better playing on my account with a controller that is also on a delayed screen. But first, we have a story to tell you what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. This story has to do with a moose that decided to take up some residence outside of a Utah Rangers office. This comes to you courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. Ben says, the U.S. Forest Service is warning visitors to a Ranger District office in Utah to beware of a young bull moose that has claimed the building's front door as his territory.
Nice.
This is exactly like your premise of, this is mine now.
Yeah.
You can't have this back. I'm going to live here. This is in Utah, as I mentioned. It's a situation where they said in a Facebook post that the moose has been lingering around the building for several days and is not shy about taking a rest right outside the front door. Officials wrote that the moose has claimed the front door of the Evanston Ranger Station and that a tree is right in front. The post also said potential visitors should call ahead before approaching the office. Yeah, we were thinking about stopping by. Ted's out there today.
Ted's back. You know how he feels about people using his door.
You want to know what happens when the moose bellows in front of the ranger's office?
What's that?
TED Talks.
TED Talks.
He does hang around the building all day, quote unquote. End quote.
You may not see the moose, but he's there, watching, waiting.
Digital Doc Game says, "Call the moose." That's true. We were thinking about stopping by today. Is Ted available? That's good. That's good. That's what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Yeah, we want to see if you're up to anything, Ted. Would you be available for us to come by?
Is it okay if I just sneak past? Just want to go inside and I have to use the restroom.
This update on salmon berries. Go to the coast in the spring, says Look It's Myco. Along the coast, they have these salmon-colored berries, and apparently they're amazing.
Nice.
I think it depends on what kind of salmon you're dealing with, whether or not it has berries.
Is it salmon colored?
Salmon colored.
Is it Tim Salmon?
Yes.
Famous outfielder for the
Go Angels.
Anaheim Angels.
Of Anaheim. I also enjoy snozberries, says Element.
Those smell like snozberries.
The snozberries taste like snozberries. So we're going to do interview style for this. This is going to be great. So we're going to play a game of Rocket League. Sean's going to play, and then when Sean needs to talk, I'm going to hold the microphone in Sean's. Oh no! Someone scored while you were playing.
I was looking at us while he scored.
Let's see. That was the game changer right there.
My goal isn't to win; it's just to get more points than you do.
I had 12, so this is going to be hard. Also, this is also going to make the Hefty Goof account seem like, the most cracked it's ever been because I actually got Sean playing for me, which is amazing.
I figured out the buttons.
Oh yeah, because you have different buttons than me. So this happened one time. I was at your house playing Rocket League. Look at the bottom. Oh, the battery's died. The battery's died. Look at. Can you show them my controller? I'll show you. So I got a cool Animal Crossing controller. Look at that. Okay. And then we got demoed. We got demoed. Oh my gosh. Because the controller's dead. We can totally pull it out of the holster, but then the problem remains. Yeah. Of course we did.
We're gonna win.
It's a beautiful disaster. All right, we're gonna fix the gameplay in between the break, which we'll be able to do. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being with us. It's the Monday edition of the show. I have a whole bunch of them out there. I'm not going to be able to get them until the break.
Wait, just open the door.
Oh my gosh! So check this out. So if we want to leave, this room, we have to maneuver into the corner because it goes like this, and then it just, bam. Ow! Ow! My fingers in the washer. Ow!
Got him.
It pinched me. It hurt so bad. Oh my gosh. Good morning to IMJF Downs. It's so good to see you. Sorry, headphone warning.
In a closet.
From the closet.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing pretty okay so far. We're going to make it, I promise. We're going to make it.
How many? Do you know how many points I had?
You had less than me.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, you might. Did you touch the ball?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A couple times. At a first touch, even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then correct. Correct. I was thinking, so Mike said, isn't that on an R. Kelly album? Wasn't there an R. Kelly song like I'm Trapped in a Closet or something like that?
So the whole Trapped in a Closet thing, I know more from South Park making fun of it than the actual song or event or whatever. So
yeah.
I'm not sure.
So the one I know the most is Weird Al made a parody of it where it was trapped in the drive-thru. And it was hilarious. He's like, so we went up to the drive-thru. We got closer to the drive-thru. We ordered from the drive-thru. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So
nice. Yeah,
I honestly don't know. Yeah, it looks like you and Groggy have seen the same episode.
Nice. Perfect.
You were probably the only two. I'm sure nobody else watches South Park, right?
No, it's just a small indie project.
A dying show. That show's been on for like 25 years, hasn't it?
It's been on for a while.
It's nuts. Lucky Bear isn't there with you. Oh, Bear Bear's outside the window right in front of us.
Yeah, we have a window in front of us this time.
If you go to our Discord, you can do ! Discord to get there, or go to gamingmorningshow.tv/where to find GMS. We actually posted a picture of what our closet looks like right now. Yeah. Look, it's Michael says, I was at a party once and I had too many daddy sodas and ended up falling asleep in the closet. It was where everybody put their coats, so it was comfy.
Nice.
So, like, you slept in the closet all night long. That's actually not a bad spot. I mean, you could have fallen asleep in someone else's room, but then they're probably going to be like, hey, you need to get out of here and go home. They might not have found you in the closet.
Well, and if you don't want to stay there all night and you want someone to wake you up, sleeping on people's jackets is good because someone's going to wake you up.
That's
Be
true.
like, hey, you're on my jacket. Can you get up?
Move out of the way, please. So yeah, it's a good show so far. Thank you for being here. We're gonna get into birthdays this day in gaming history, and then we're gonna take an early break. I actually think we're gonna bust out the headsets for hour number 2.
Nice.
So yeah, we won't have to hold the microphones. It's so funny. I will admit, just a little behind the scenes. We tested this yesterday, and I felt like our audio was really good on the recording. And then we opened up the show, and we're like, "Good morning" or whatever. And Scott Chick's like, "You sound like you're in a fishbowl." And I was like, "Really?"
Maybe it's because the audio had the sunshine when we tested it, and there's no sunshine.
That was another thing. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about putting up the lights because I thought we'd have a whole window of illumination. We're not going to see the sun till the 8 o'clock hour.
No.
So
it turns out it's dark at 6 in the morning.
who knew? All these times of doing the show from the studio where you can't see anything outside. Who knew?
Well, I don't know. When we open the window for Bear, it's always really nice outside.
That's true. So it's always the same amount of light. It's so strange how consistent it is. So Groggy says Mike's Hard Sodas, and it did make me think, has anyone ever actually made a brand of like beer or adult beverages called Daddy Sodas?
There's, what are they, like Not Your Dad's root beers or something like that?
Mike, I think you're sitting on a gold mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daddy sodas.
Just do that. All right. If you haven't answered already, please let us know your topic of the day answer, which is what is your favorite berry? It's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday today, please let us know because we would like to celebrate with you. Ow, my shoulder. I need a chiropractor. Today is celebrity birthdays wise. We have a good amount of them. Today. Today, actor Noah Emmerich. Among our celebrity birthdays, Noah Emmerich turns 58 today. The actor.
Nice. His first movie role was in Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero?
Yeah, there's never been an action hero after.
It was the only one.
That was the last one.
I've actually seen Last Action Hero a good amount of times.
I haven't.
For somebody who doesn't watch movies, I watched it a lot.
Nice. Should I watch it?
It's not a bad Arnold movie.
Okay.
So it's self-aware, which is always kind of amusing too. So yeah, in a serious point of view, yeah, sure, you should check it out. Today is actor Donal Logue, 57.
His middle name is Francis.
Donal Francis. I'm guessing it's Logue, right?
Yeah. Logue.
Rhymes with Logue. Today, actor Richard Coyle turns 51.
Richard portrayed Caiaphas in the 2021 film Resurrection. Caiaphas.
Resurrection? What was Resurrection?
I have no idea.
I feel like I hear about a lot of the movies that we talk about on the show, even though I don't see a lot of the movies we talk about on the show. I don't know if I've ever heard of that show.
No,
whatever.
I have not.
Let's see. Quiet said Last Action Hero is great. Just got into not expecting a serious movie at all. Yeah, if you were hoping for a serious movie, don't watch that one. Oh, and look at Mike goes says it was a good movie in a bad way.
Nice.
No, an awful movie in a good way. That's a whole different thing. Oh, speaking of which, today singer Josh Groban has a birthday, turns 42. We drove past the venue in which Hefty Wife and I have actually watched Josh Groban on the way up to Seattle.
Nice.
That's not his fun fact. That's just a bonus fun fact.
If it was a fun fact on here, I'd be impressed.
Are you watching me? Cleveland.com.
Instead, his fun fact is that he can trace his ancestors back to the Mayflower.
Wow. So he took a piece of paper and then sketched over the top?
Here's the head. Here's their hair. Smiley face. They were happy.
And here's the Mayflower. It's a very detailed, like it's a stick figure in front and this very detailed ship in the back. Actress Kate Mara turns Okay, it's Kate Mara. Turns 40.
Kate's appeared on multiple CSI series, playing a different character each time.
How many?
Multiple.
That's a nondescript amount of time. Yeah, I always found this funny or interesting. Kate is related to the owners of the Giants, the New York football team, the Maras. So, TV personality JWoww, aka Jenni Farley, turns 37.
Wow. She once appeared as a celebrity contestant on MasterChef USA.
Also, I think this might be the first time we've had an AKA.
Yeah.
Like,
JWoww.
I know who JWoww is because I watched one episode of Jersey Shore. So,
Right. What's your take on it being JWoww, aka Jenni Farley, versus Jenni Farley, aka JWoww?
well, so this is a fun fact bonus for you as well. JWoww was actually her birth certificate.
Hi, my name's JWoww. My friends call me Jenni Farley.
Actress Lindsay Morgan turns 33 today.
She once guest starred in an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
If you had that on your bingo card, there you go. Oh, we haven't had that one in a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
By the way, I just found this yesterday. That apparently the person who played like Snow White's daughter on Once Upon a Time was also one of the girlfriends in How I Met Your Mother. I didn't know that till yesterday.
That's pretty good.
So, all right, there you go. There's some birthdays. Do we have any drummer birthdays today?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Bob, let us know. We got him.
We've got a drummer birthday.
We do have a drummer birthday, and we have a drummer birthday who might be my new favorite drummer name, and that's drummer Cyrus Baluki of Newfound Glory, who's 43. It's a good one. We also have drummer Jared Champion of Cage the Elephant, who is 40.
Wow, Newfound Glory's drummer is 43. Cage the Elephants is 40. So
Yeah.
I don't feel so old all of a sudden. But I will say Cage of the Elephant was a very good concert that I've gone to.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really good. Actually, I think you went with me.
Did I?
That was new Silver Sun Pickups.
You're right.
Yeah, in Manchester
Wow.
Orchestra. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've seen Jared Champion perform. I have also seen. I don't go to any concerts. I've seen both these drummers perform.
And Josh Groban.
I've seen, wow,
Every concert you go to, their birthday is on February 27th.
that's a common thread. I've also watched Last Action Hero, which is a movie you haven't seen. We're living in Bizarro Land. Oh my gosh!
Oh, fantastic.
Good morning to RHS Jack. Good morning to I saw someone else who popped in, and that other person is Rogue. Good morning to Rogue. Thank you for being here. It's GMS from the closet. We have so many unique jingles on the show. Yeah.
It's keyboardist Paul Humphreys of Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark.
I've seen orchestra. Never seen them. Today, guitarist Neil Schoen of Journey is 69.
Nice. Also, Journey, fantastic.
Orchestral maneuvers in the dark. That's such a good one.
It's Adam Baldwin's birthday, not one of the Baldwin brothers. He was on Chuck and Firefly. He's
Oh,
61.
I thought it was actually an actual Baldwin brother.
No, I think he's unrelated.
Isn't that nuts, though, how many Baldwin brothers there are, to the point where I just assume that if
Right.
their last name is Baldwin and they work in Hollywood,
Yep.
they're part of the Baldwin brothers?
Yep. Do you think the Baldwin brothers and the Skarsgård brothers would fight?
Yes.
Nice.
I take the Skarsgård.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a heartbeat. John Steinbeck, the author, has a no longer with us birthday today. But someone who still is with us, singer Chili of TLC, is 52.
Nice.
52. Any other birthdays for you?
Actress Joanne Woodward is 93. That's old.
Yeah, invented the saxophone.
She invented all woodwinds.
Woodward instruments. All of them. All right, this day in gaming history, we take you on this particular event to 1996 to start. Nintendo releases the Pocket Monsters green version and Pocket Monsters red version for the Super Game Boy in Japan.
What do you think those are?
I don't know. Man, let's see. They're Pocket and they're monsters.
Mhm.
So, they probably call them Pockmons. That actually is way closer than I meant to make it sound. So it took me probably, I don't know, decades to realize that Pocket Monsters became Pokemon.
Mhm.
Isn't that such a better name?
It's a much better name. Yeah.
But did anyone have the Pocket Monster? Like, do you have a video game for a Super Game Boy that actually says Pocket Monsters on the front? Because I'd be interested to see how many of those. Like, when did they rebrand the Pokemon?
Pocket Monster was only in Japan.
Okay. Oh, hence why this said Super Game Boy in Japan. Gotcha. 2 years later, 1998, apparently we're tracking sales data for Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 2! It's not even the original. Crash Bandicoot 2 came out for PlayStation. No, it didn't come out. It was just sales to date. In the US, it sold 1 million by 1998. Why did we track that one?
Just in case.
I'm going to talk to our editing teams. 2006, Nintendo releases the Super Princess Peach video game. That works for Nintendo DS. A year later, Electronic Arts releases SSX Blur. That was for the Nintendo Wii.
That game could have had some more clarity to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It sounded like this when you put it in on the Nintendo Wii. It went, woohoo! Blur. Song 2. 2007 as well, Disney Interactive Studios releases the Luminous Plus?
Nice.
Lumens Plus for PlayStation 2?
Luminous?
Luma. Lumines. Plus.
Lumines.
2008, Codemasters put out Turning Point Fall of Liberty. That was for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. 2009, Sony put out Killzone 2 for PlayStation 3.
Nice.
And last but not least, 2011, Hank Chian in New York City sets a new world record score for Donkey Kong, the arcade video game. 1,090,400 points in Donkey Kong.
It's pretty good. Do you want to try to beat that?
Do you know how hard it would be for me to beat a Donkey Kong score?
Yeah.
That game was very monotonous.
Donkey Kong was tough.
Yeah, it just like you just jump, and then you have one skill that you need to do over and over again, and I would often, just space out or something and screw it up. Like, you should be able to do the same thing over and over again. The timing is exactly the same, and then you find a way to screw it up.
Yeah. Did you get distracted by all the orbs?
Keep talking about Rocket League. I loved all the turbo orbs in Donkey Kong. All right, that's your This Day in Gaming History. Wow. Fun first hour of the show. Thank you for being here, King Gray. Nice chat to you. Thank you for being along for the ride as well.
Nice chat.
Wow, it's a Monday. We're in a closet, February 27th, 2023. It's National Do a Morning Radio Show that plays games from a closet.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're going to switch to the headsets. We'll take a little bit longer break. We'll be back at probably 7 past the hour, maybe even 10 past the hour. So stick with us for a little bit longer. Hopping to my Monday morning. Have a great show. I hope you do too, Digital Doc. Thank you for being here. That Baldwin is unrelated, Jack confirmed. So thank you for confirming that for us. Groggy's going to get stabbed with a banana. That sounds like a vicious thing, but hey, it can happen. Because Groggy said, I thought Jersey Shore was the most accurate depiction of New Jersey, to which Lucas Myko said, I will stab you with a banana. Did that prove anything, or did that further the myth, Mike? Oh my gosh. All right, thank you for being here. I hope you all have a great morning. We'll be back with more Gaming Morning Show in just a moment on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Test the microphones to see if they work during the break. Test the microphones. Test the microphones. Check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. Alright, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, five, six. Microphone check 1, 2, 1, 2.
We're almost back. Almost back.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you so much for being part of it wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I'm Hefty Goof, Sports.Gaming, and me coming to you courtesy of the GMS closet.
Yeah, it's a patent pending.
I don't know how soon we're gonna license this, but hopefully sooner than later.
I think this is our $1 million idea. Streaming closets.
Whoa, broadcast closets. That microphone is picking us up really well together.
Nice. Huh? Is it a super microphone?
Wow, that is intense. How well that microphone is picking us up.
Okay.
Can't have them on at the same time, apparently. I could turn my gain down significantly. That might help a lot. All right, let's see. Is that any better there, or are we still coming in together?
Test.
Yeah.
Test 1. Test 3. Buzz. I should prove that.
All right. Well, what you got for breakfast there?
I got some cheese and crackers. a little snack box from Costco.
Breakfast of champions.
They have tiny Ritz. Look how cute. They're itty bitty. Wait, hold on. Wait, I want to do this. That's how that's designed.
Whatever works. Whatever works. All right, we're gonna try this.
Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. Oh yeah. Okay. Sean, you got that?
Yep.
Shove the microphone right in your mouth there. Alright, tell me a story.
So we drove up from where we live to here, and we caravanned, and you were behind us the whole time. And every about 5 minutes, the kids would turn around and be like, they're still there. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. They're following us. They thought you were creepy. They were stalking us.
Well, it didn't help that I was looking at them through the windshield being like, that's how I drove the whole way here.
That's just how you drive.
Yeah, fun fact. Okay, so now I'm super quiet, but I can fix that. All right, check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4.
Check 5.
All right, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. It's a gaming morning show in the closet. Wow, okay. I have put a lot of thought into my favorite berry. This is according to Scott Chick. With white chocolate in the form of a muffin, cookie, or cheesecake. Yeah. I think if you think about that, though, like, that's what we're saying is like berries and desserts are a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm. The vehicle for the berry is important because it's not just eating the berry on its own, which is important. It's once you bake them in something or take the flavor and add it to something, a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah.
Like blueberries on their own, fine. I don't dislike blueberries, but I wouldn't put it high on there like my favorite blueberry. But like a blueberry compote on some like waffles or crepes, it's pretty tasty. The like giant heap of sugar you add to do it might have something to do with it, but still quite tasty.
All right, we've repaired some things. We're now friends in Rocket League, so we can be in each other's party, which is super fun. Assuming that like Rocket League will actually let us invite it. I have controller batteries again, which is very exciting.
Nice.
So we have that opportunity where I can actually play the game at the same time as Sean. So that's pretty okay. Yeah. So no complaints. I said no one breathe. No one breathe. No one breathe. Shove them in a muffin. Delightful.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
King Gray said, I feel like this is the answer to a lot of life's problems. Yeah, just shove everything into a muffin and you're in pretty good shape.
Caviar.
Salmon berries. All right. We have a homemade art feature for today.
Yeah. GMS.
From a closet. I like how all of our jingles end up sounding very similar.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's all the same. Do it. Oh, I can add game audio. High quality.
As much audio needs to be incorporated, which is fantastic. Okay, well, I think the only thing I got to figure out is I like that we have the setup now, which is amazing. I bought this, though, thinking we could plug in 2 microphones into the same board, like 2 of these kind of microphones, and the adapters that I had for that was not working correctly. So I think that's the only thing I got to figure out. Otherwise, we have the chill audio in the background, the chill music. We have our camera, which is right here, which, by the way, when we first started, I was like, we're so close together and I don't know how to fix that. And I was like, oh, we could just move out to that scene. And then bada bing, we're in the right place.
No, we don't have to be close together.
Yeah. The whole shoulder to shoulder thing. So low resolution medium is what it always taught us in journalism school. So
It worked.
Yeah. So, okay. Tell us how it sounds on your end. I know that Sean's going to be a little more hollow than me just because we're working with the shotgun mic, but other than that, we should be in pretty good shape. Keith Anthony says, brother and arms. You were so warm. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did open a window so Bear could see in, and Bear likes to go on the road with us. Pretty good traveler, all things considered.
Eagle does not, though. Eagle is back at home.
Yeah, it's just hard to flap your wings this far, Eagles are big birds.
It's a big bird. Not yellow, though.
Ugragi says we're cuddle brothers, so.
Yeah. It's about right.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to play one more game of Rocket League in this hour. After this one, we're going to also have sports coming up. Curious chat, if you can let us know, are there any esports that you have interest in? Because that's one thing we're going to start incorporating into our sports segment is esports news. I can immediately think for myself ALGS because I would be totally into Rocket League. But yeah, just kind of curious if there's any esports that are more interesting to you than not, and if that is the case, please let us know. So, I think this is the worst part about playing Rocket League on the show when we're on the road and on delay is it throws off my timing, and so that's the only reason that I'm horrible at Rocket League in real life. It's just because my timing gets thrown off, even though I hit the ball right there. Like how I say that, and then the first shot I take after that, I actually hit the ball pretty well.
Yeah, Switch Rocket League's the whole nother beast.
This one go. Here we go. I'm trying to window projector to see if that actually helps. I think I definitely want to get one of those folding up. So they make these screens, Chad. If you've never seen them, they make these screens that are like folding up like you would a tablet, for example, and they're really cool. They take HDMI in, and
That's right.
I might get the systems. Keith says Ryan looks like he's about to commentate on the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, if I'm being honest with you, Keith, this is my sports broadcast headset. That's what I'm wearing right now. So
We're gonna win.
if you ever want to know what I look like when I'm broadcasting sports, it's exactly this, except I don't have a backwards hat on.
Nice. We're up 1-0. It's the first lead we've had all day. Oh, now I have connection.
Scott Chick said, "There's a window in the closet. That's a fancy closet." Listen, we don't skimp out on the cost of a closet.
He's back.
Oh, hi, Fly Buddy. So Eagle, the role of Eagle the Mathematical will be played today by Fly the Math Guy.
Fly the math guy.
Reminder that tomorrow we're not entirely sure if we'll be on the air just because we have some logistics to figure out. I'm at another Airbnb. Sean will be back at the home studio, but it'll be off a long night. So if we're not on the air tomorrow, then we'll be back in our regular studios on Wednesday for sure. GMS Tuesday nights, we might have some news about that coming up on our Discord and on our Twitter, so be sure to check that out. If you haven't already, we're at Watch GMS. Melby says, "Why are we in the closet?" Why wouldn't we be in the closet? Look at this beautiful thing.
We found the ideal location for the show.
I do find it funny though, Melby. We're on the road. Sean and I are together in Seattle, which usually when we do GMS on the road is because I'm up here by myself. Actually, I just realized Friday's show is going to be a GMS on the road too because I'm working in Seattle on Thursday. So, but it won't be from a closet as far as I know.
And I won't be.
I mean, you could come if you want to.
Yes, we're got an assist.
But no, we're on the road. Unfortunately, today we have a family friend's father's funeral. That was way more alliterative than I thought.
It's not on Friday.
But it's in February.
That's true.
2023. Hey, we're up 3-0. Look at that.
There we are.
Melby's asking, did it stop snowing? So yes, it has stopped snowing, but we might see some snow coming up today. So all of a sudden, my Switch volume got incredibly loud. Holy cow! Wow. Does anyone else have snow? We had this discussion on Look It's My Go show yesterday, who streams on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays typically. But talked about like there's blizzard warnings in places like San Diego, and Chris M.E. talked about that there's snow in Los Angeles. So there's snow in a lot of places that there typically isn't snow. In the final hour crew, we're going to play some Words on Stream today too, by the way. So get ready for that.
Words on Stream.
Is that the Mario Brothers theme?
No, it's the song's that.
My brain heard words on stream, words on stream, words on the stream, stream. We'll definitely not get sued.
No, Nintendo isn't very protective over their IP.
65 in Alabama, rain in Alabama as well, says Melody.
You know what they say about February rain in Alabama?
Bring Mayflowers. I will be honest with you, though. If we could play Rocket League with one hand, those two microphones we're holding sounded great. We just need to be able to play Rocket League with one hand. Next time, I suppose.
Goes the wrong way.
I was trying to ruin the shootout. Did I say the shootout? Yeah, trying to ruin the shootout. All right, there you go.
Hey, we won.
We did it. Look at that. First game with with the new headsets and the shotgun microphones and us in the same game, we're cracked, chat. We're cracked. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, thank you for being here, though. We truly do appreciate it. I'm Hefty Goof. That is Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. Thank you so much for being here. We're in the closet. GMS from the closet. It's actually a closet. We technically don't even have, like, our closet. Like, we're borrowing this closet. It's just a random closet.
Right. We rented this closet.
Yeah, that's true. Rental closet. We have drawer in front of us. We can put, like, the switch in the drawer, and then... Oh, we're moving too much for your microphone. The microphone's like, no. Jeez Louise. Oh, okay. Are you going to take a picture of it? Okay. Yeah. We have the best engineering in the entire... Of all the morning radio shows that play games, we have the best engineering.
That's how that stand is designed to work.
Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you for being here. Let's do list of the day today. We're asking you for our topic of the day, and if you haven't already answered yet, chat, and if you're not playing bingo already, you can do both of those things. ! Bingo. You can answer our topic of the day, which is what is your favorite berry? Not National Trading Card Days. Yeah. What is your favorite berry? Oh yeah, I didn't exit the game. I'm gonna get us kicked out. We're not gonna do matchmaking. Oh no. Easy. All right, what's our list of the day today?
We found a list from healthysupplies.co.uk. It's the top 10 berries you should eat more often.
So I'm going to guess that there is like some proof to the idea that berries like have some sort of like antioxidant qualities and such. Like berries are a fairly good food for you, right?
Yeah, they are, and they kind of fall into a similar category as other fruits, that they have some health benefits. They have quite a bit of sugar. They're more natural sugars, and they're sugars paired with usually high water content and high fiber content, so it makes the sugars process a little bit more healthy, but they do have a lot of sugars, which is part of what makes them so tasty. But they do have lots of other properties like antioxidants that are worthwhile. Lots of vitamins.
So let's take care of this list. This list comes to you courtesy of healthysupplies.co.uk. I kind of like that one. I think that's unique enough. So we're going to give you credit if you were playing a bingo today. Number one on this list is blueberries. Oh, you were talking about these just a second ago, right? Like kind of a forgotten berry occasionally. I think it's maybe because blueberries are maybe more frequently in certain baked goods where it's like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like an everyday life type of thing. Maybe I'm thinking specifically muffins, which is cited in this article. Very popular in freeze-dried form. You can get them in the hundreds as well. One of the very highest antioxidant contents of the berry kingdom. So certainly effective. It can help with things like fighting diabetes, combating heart disease, and repairing DNA, just among some of the things that healthysupplies.co.uk say.
Dino DNA?
Dino DNA. That's blueberries were actually the reason why the dinosaurs came back in Jurassic Park, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, nice. Number two is strawberries. We've talked some about strawberries as well. Definitely a favorite of ours, and also good in things like milkshakes and pies. Strawberries boast the pretty high vitamin C content. They also have lots of fiber and folate. They're good for general health, including your heart and digestive system. They boost the health of your bones and immune system as well. And an increasing amount of research papers are suggesting strawberries have spectacular cancer-fighting properties too.
Number three, and this is the first one that's off the board for me. I'd heard of strawberries, I'd heard of blueberries. I've never heard of goji berries, which are not widely available in fresh form in the UK. But they're popular in dried form. Not only do they promote wound healing and have cancer-fighting properties, but there's evidence that they slow down the aging process as well. They have copper, selenium, iron, and vitamin C, and 11 times as much protein as blueberries. That's kind of cool. So you can use them to make these delicious snack balls or amazing granola.
Love some snack balls. Number four is the mulberry, which is from the UK. The closest we have is a blackberry, and by looks, it looks like a blackberry. So I looked up a quick mulberry versus blackberry, and they are similar but not the same. Mulberries apparently used to be everywhere in the UK, but for some reason have disappeared from shops and gardens in the last few decades. So now it's you have to work a little bit harder to find the mulberries. They contain around 43 calories per 100 grams when they're fresh. You can also get them in a dried form, which is great for scones and pancakes, or part of granola or trail mix.
So what you're saying is you can take the mulberry and put it on a pancake.
Yeah.
Number 5 on this list is gross. Is physalis.
Physalis?
Ask your doctor if physalis is right for you. Golden berries. These actually look like dried prunes that are amber in color. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ground cherries, they've called. Cape gooseberries, Chinese lanterns, and Inca berries are some of the other names for golden berries. They come in their own dried, though, as opposed to like just eating them fresh. You can get them for sale in UK markets, apparently. But they have one of the highest vitamin C contents of any fruit, and, much like apparently many other berries, amazing cancer-fighting properties. I didn't know the berry was a cancer superfood.
Yeah, apparently. Number 6, question mark, is raspberry. I love raspberries. They're very tasty. They're low in calories and have decent amounts of fiber. They have a luscious sweetness, and they're actually a low GI food. They're great for diabetics looking for something delicious and sweet that won't spike their blood sugar. They're also a very versatile ingredient. Can be equally at home on a flapjack, an ice lolly, or even a cheeky Prosecco cocktail. That was the most UK sentence I've read all day.
Good morning. Nice chat to KJ. It's good to see you on this Monday.
Nice chat.
Thank you for stopping by. We're doing our list of the day on National Berry Day? Strawberry Day. It's National Strawberry Day. So we're giving you a list of amazing berries that you should try that maybe you haven't eaten as often as you should. Cranberry is number 7 on the list. Cranberry is increasingly popular during Christmas time. They're good year-round. You can do like orange and cranberry overnight oats if you'd like to. I've never actually enjoyed a cranberry outside of any cranberry sauce in my life, or as a flavoring. I don't think I've ever seen a cranberry to purchase.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever popped a cranberry just by itself.
Yeah. And I imagine that'd be very sour. I can tell you cranberry juice, like 100% cranberry juice with no sugar added, is a wild ride. So
it's an experience.
But it's supposed to be good for like your kidneys or something, like filtering out. So if you ever have, kidney issues, I suppose, maybe cranberry is a good place to like help. I don't know.
They can be helpful with UTIs as well.
Okay, perfect.
Number 8, I really should keep track of the numbers. I keep forgetting. Number 8 is acai berries. Those have been around quite a bit because a few years ago, man, it's probably been like a decade, they were touted as a superfood or a miracle food, which it's true, they are healthy. They have high amounts of omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, and the ratio of those in acai berries is very healthy because it's really the ratio of those that's important. And in acai berries, they're very helpful, and that gives them a nice anti-cancer potential, and great source of anti-inflammatory polysaccharides. I see why you gave me this one. Many research papers have concluded it reduces cholesterol levels.
I would have at least got 4 mispronunciation counters in that one particular spot. All right, let's move on to we usually have Bob to count for us. Number 9 is gooseberries, which we talked about earlier in this particular list. We referred to them anyway. They're freeze-dried gooseberry powder. That's an option for you if you want to get a lip-smacking revelation when whizzed up in a smoothie. Also, gooseberry pieces can be pretty good in a yogurt.
My favorite part about gooseberries is they look like tiny little watermelons.
Oh my gosh, they do! They're so adorable.
Number 10 is black currants. These are rich in polyphenols, high health-giving plant pigments, which have historically been used to dye clothes. They're a superb source of vitamin C, and during the Second World War, the British government encouraged their cultivation as oranges became increasingly difficult to import.
All right, there you go. There's 10 berries that you should consider eating more often. That is courtesy of healthysupplies.co.uk on this morning radio show that plays games. By the way, good call by Gray referencing 311 going, whoa, amber is the color of those cherries. Whoa. That's a good call.
Nice.
Also would like us to know that cranberry pineapple juice, it is so good and great for urinary health. What about my urinary health? Or our urinary? Yes,
Brewery.
KJ has about 4 pounds of cranberries in the freezer, and Mel B does recommend trying dried cranberries, which is fair. I have had dried cranberries like on a salad and stuff, and those are pretty okay.
Like some craisins.
Is that what those are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, craisins are pretty okay. All right, thank you for being here at 7:39. It's time to see what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. And we can tell you that after describing a moose that you apparently have to call before going to the ranger station, you have to reach out to Ted the Moose, see if the coast is clear. That's the story we told you about in the first hour. We now have a 50-year-old message and a bottle found in a Pennsylvania park. This is also from Ben Hooper of UPI. A visitor to a state park in Pennsylvania is telling us that they found a bottle on the ground in the woods, and it contained a message from a camping trip that was taken 50 years earlier. This person said him and his wife were at the state park, and they saw what they initially thought was trash on the ground. Instead, they picked up the bottle and noticed there was a paper inside with writing on it saying, quote, I'm thinking, well, people don't usually write on their trash, so maybe there's something here.
At first you think he saw the bottle and he's like, there's trash on the ground. Then he saw the paper and he goes, there's trash in this trash.
So much trash. The trash is breeding. Life finds a way.
Oh, this trash is pregnant.
The bottle contained a campground receipt for $6 from August of 1973, as well as a paper plate.
This sounds like trash.
How the hell big is this bottle? My gosh, I had a paper plate inside. It had messages written by 5 members of the Moore family during the camping trip. Quote, it brought back memories for me of my camping trip in a state park.
Sounds like a lot of that was just trash.
My favorite part of reading the At This Hour stories on this show is the fact that the quotes are fantastic.
They're really good. They're really, really good. Well, people don't usually write on their trash.
I thought that was odd. So strange. Craisins is a mix of cranberry and raisins. I thought it was just craisins. I thought they were just dried cranberries. But yeah, Groggy or Die is like, I freaking love craisins. Craisins are cranberries dried with extra sugar involved. Yeah. I thought it was just trash. Turns out maybe it was, by and large.
I want to know where exactly the messages were written, because it sounds like with a receipt and a paper plate in there, it was just mostly trash.
Oh my gosh. All right, there you go. That's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. All right, here's our agenda for the final hour crew. We're going to go ahead and play Rocket League some more. I thought we might play Mario Strikers, and then it dawned on me that we can't play Mario Strikers on 2 different machines because we'd have to have 2 copies of the game. And without a monitor, we can't do split screens. So, although we could try to play split screen Mario Strikers on the delay.
That'll go well.
Yeah. What could go wrong? It'd be ridiculous. So that's an option, I suppose, for this morning. But we'll see. We'll figure out what we're going to do. We are going to play words on stream, though. So if you haven't played the Guess a Word game with us, we'll have that coming up in a little bit. For those who are just joining us, we are in Seattle. We're on the road today. We're attending the funeral of a family friend later on today. But that's why we're in the same room in the GMS official closet. And I spilled something. Could you get me a towel really quick, please?
Yeah. Just watch your head. You know, big towel or a small towel?
We can get a big towel, please.
How about a medium-sized towel?
Oh, look, I got a towel. Don't ask us to do the wash though.
Yeah, that drying only.
Although, does this make one of those cool chimes? Oh, I unplugged everything.
Power.
Stand by. Improv. Let me know when we're in the game.
Oh, we're in the game.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Oh, yeah, we were just starting, weren't we?
I almost scored. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, they must have disabled the chime. If you have Ryan scores less than 100 on your bingo card for Rocket League, today is a good day to be with us because I have been scoring pretty few and far between points. So,
turns out it's hard on delay.
I feel like by doing this projection thing, though, it got a little bit better.
Yeah, you did better last game for sure.
It's definitely still on a delay, but it's. And I already was talking about this too. I don't know what this. Do you know what the Switch's frame rate is?
About 5.
Because switching from PlayStation to this, it feels like the frame rate's all jacked up, but PlayStation 4 is only a 30 frames per second console, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think you can get much lower than 30 frames per second.
There's a way.
You just have to believe. I still need to know where to get GMS hoodies. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to sports.wife. And then in that, you also need to include probably like $70.
Really, you supplied the hoodie you wanted on, and then send the hoodie. The rest will be taken care of.
We'll just have you go to your local shop. Oof, that almost scored for them. Sean's playing so vigorously that shaking the desk and that microphone's going to call it a day. Oh my gosh. I like how the audio for the game, though, is interesting. Is it set to performance mode? Supposedly that locks it in at 60 frames per second. Oh, really? On the Switch? I didn't know there was a performance mode. That's pretty cool. I didn't know the Switch had a performance mode. I can also imagine the Switch having more frames per second than PlayStation 4.
If they're referring to the PlayStation 4.
Oh, maybe. If I could get a PlayStation that had 60 frames per second. Because the one thing I will admit, when I play Apex Legends on a PC, I'm like, this is so smooth because of all the extra frames that I don't get playing it on my PlayStation 4. But, yeah, on Switch. I'll have to check that out. Because, yeah, you lose so much of the context. You lose so much of the context playing Rocket League on a Switch, because even like some of like the extra stuff, like the swimming creatures in the aquarium one, like it just doesn't go as well. So, Switch frame rate is slower than the legislature change in Indiana. It's so weird to not see your name as sports.gaming. I will give this Airbnb credit though. Our coffee's pretty good today.
Yeah.
Although we have a Keurig, right? Keurig.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the slowest Keurig I've ever had in my life. Like you put something in there and then you pour the water in and then you hit the brew button and it like sucks all the water in, which, you know, that part makes sense. But then it just sits there.
Has to,
I launched their idle teammate at the ball, and you all, and then I launched you at them as well. Oh, you know what we played yesterday, chat? We played a game NHL 23 at the friend, basically the son-in-law of the past person. And we played NHL 23 on a PlayStation 5, and it was a very fun experience.
It was good. I wish I wasn't terrible at hockey games. I had fun.
You're currently terrible, but you will always be terrible.
I'd have to invest some time for sure.
Just play NHL 95. That makes you feel great at hockey. Because NHL 95, you could do wraparounds all day. It was a great hockey game, but it had like some control flaws. From an article, here's a comparison of Rocket League Switch's quality and performance modes. Okay. I'll have to look at performance mode for the final hour crew. We'll really get cracked.
Yeah, I don't think these switches go to 60 frames a second.
Oh. Maybe it's just for Rocket League.
I don't think so. Maybe the OLED model, because I am on performance mode. This is not 60 frames.
Maybe it's 60 frames per second every other second.
60 frames some seconds.
All right, Chad, if you haven't answered our question of the day, what is your favorite berry? Let us know. I will admit there's a few better berry experiences than doing strawberries fresh out of the garden. Because, like, blueberries are fine off, especially if you know that they're blueberries and they're not going to murder you like the berries from The Princess Bride. Because that's the part about wild berries, right? You never know. I'm sure somebody knows, but I never know. But yeah, strawberries straight out of the garden. Amazing. So, all right, well, look at that. We're one of life's losers, but we tried, right? And that's what matters. So
yucky.
Is Eagle the mathematician trying to get into our closet?
Maybe that's Bear. He's not in the window anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot he left. I'm still waiting for the neighbors, though, with whom we could make direct eye contact with.
I really hope that's a bathroom window right there.
Oh gosh, that would be so awkward. So awkward. Just like make direct eye contact with us. Be bizarre. Good morning, and hey, it's Brendan.
Nice chat.
Thank you for dropping by this morning. We are on the road from Seattle, hanging out with one another in the GMS official broadcast closet. Put your head on my shoulder. Are you going to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth? Today we can't. But yeah, exactly. Brennan, just perfect. We can't while we're on the road because the streak doesn't travel.
Yeah. So
if I ever die, well, the streak is over.
Well, I'll break into your studio and back the streak up on a
I was going to say, that's actually more preventable than if my computer ever dies.
Yeah, the streak's gone.
The streak is absolutely gone. Toast. So, oh crap. I'm doing a horrible job getting us out of games, aren't I?
A little bit.
All right, well, I'm just going to let it abandon on its own because I don't want to lose matchmaking availability. No stakes, no problem. That's true. We could play a brand new version of Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, but it just feels so disingenuous. All right. Link is here too. Good morning and nice chat to you, Link. Thank you for stopping by.
Nice chat.
You don't IP address hop? Baloney. That's true. That's next level for us. Yeah, we should consider that. All right. It is 7:50 on the West Coast. It's 10:51 out on the East Coast, and it is 3:51 for those watching GMS in the UK. Doo-doo. Thank you for being here. It is time for sports. Sports. I think. Yeah, I told you it was time for sports. Perfect. Again, chat, if you missed it, we are looking for your feedback when it comes to esports that you're interested in. If you have an esports event, a type of esports that you really enjoy, let us know because we're going to start incorporating esports into this sports segment. Sports is brought to you by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. So, love tacos. Are we going to talk preseason baseball?
Yeah, I think we are.
Spring training.
I think we are. Your Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim beat the Chicago White Sox 7-0.
Who knew?
And all 7 of those runs occurred in the first 3 innings. And then nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Love some spring baseball.
Dodgers, Chris M.E.'s Los Angeles Dodgers, and King Gray's Los Angeles Dodgers over your Chicago Cubs 9-4 in spring training games as well. I'm telling you, this was not flying with Hefty Wife yesterday. So we're driving up to Seattle. I was like, the Kraken dropped the puck at like 4 o'clock. This is one of my wife's best friend's father who passed away. Like, the Kraken dropped the puck at 4 o'clock. We could probably make it on time. I take the kids if you want me to. That was a hard no. But I'm happy we didn't go because the Kraken lost 5-1.
They got their butts kicked.
Probably one of the most brutal losses for the Kraken this season.
Yeah, it wasn't in overtime, so it doesn't count.
If you're not losing in overtime, are you really losing? So, Anthony Davis dunked a missed shot and screamed after giving the Los Angeles Lakers the lead for good with 2 minutes to go, according to the Associated Press. A 27-point deficit was erased. It was a showcase of stars, writes the Associated Press, and a thrilling 13 fourth-quarter lead changes as the Lakers win 111-108 over Dallas. Sean and I personally watched the last 5 minutes of that game for you all.
Yeah, that was a pretty good finish for sure.
If you were looking for the Lakers losing, the Flames losing, or the Blazers losing, you can get wrecked. Because the Blazers yesterday had 71 points from Damian Lillard. That is a career high. Blazers franchise best, tied for the most points in the NBA this season. 13 3-pointers, and your Portland Trail Blazers won 131-114 over the Rockets. So, the only other thing I wanted to point out was the fact that there was a spring training baseball game that ended in a tie because there's a new pitch clock in Major League Baseball this year. 20 seconds to throw the pitch, and the batter has to be in the batter's box with 8 seconds to go, looking at the pitcher. And this person got called out, I think it might have been a full count, with the bases loaded in a tie game in the bottom of the ninth. And because they didn't look at the pitcher, they got a third strike and they were out. So, yeah, there you go.
Some kinks to work out. But yeah, there's a lot of spring games ahead, so hopefully everyone will figure it out before the season starts and we won't have too many awkward endings to games.
Hopefully before Game 7 of the World Series, too. Hope they can get there. And that is your sports. Sports brought to you, as always, by King Gray. King Gray says, esports. Finally, my moment has arrived. You can actually add the word proudly now when you introduce the sports segment. King Gray's ready to go.
Nice.
Ready to go. All right, stick with us. We're going to take a little bit of a longer break. It might even be back to the 10 after the hour. We're going to give you the Words on Stream audience game, so stick around for that. We're just also organizing a vacation, so we're going to check and make sure everything's going well out there because Bear keeps trying to bust into this room. And so we got to make sure Bear is calm and ready for the funeral. So Sports.Gaming, Hefty Goof coming back from the closet in just a bit. Thank you for being here. It's Gaming Morning Show, and it is the edition that is known as Monday, February 27th, 2023 on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back in just a little bit. Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being here. It is the final hour crew portion of the show. We are so glad that you could spend time with us on Monday, February 27th, 2023. It is Sports Gaming and Hefty Goof. We are in the GMS on the road closet.
Come join us in the closet.
I want to give credit to the person who runs this Airbnb. Overall, pretty good spot. Okay. I bring that up only to say that apparently Bear Bear wasn't trying to get in here. Bear Bear was just using the Bear Woods over in the corner. This door just unlatches on its own.
Yeah. But only during the second hour.
The first hour was flawless.
Totally fine.
It was really weird. Also, Sean's been director of GMS facilities at this building too, because he's installed curtains while we've been here.
Yep.
And it's going to fix the toilet paper holder before we go.
Oh, that was broken when we got here.
I know. We're going to have to fix it because it's janky. It's just
it's like this. So, the toilet paper just falls down.
just slides down. It's nuts. Thank you so much for being here, though. I hope everyone's doing pretty okay. GMS on the road from Seattle. We're going to load up the fun game Words on Stream coming up in just a moment. So if you've never played Words on Stream, we'll give you the opportunity to do that here in just a bit. It's a pretty fun game. We've had a good time with it.
It's pretty good.
So we have that coming up in just a little moment. And then we're going to play one more game of Rocket League. Maybe another one, actually. We might play back-to-back games of Rocket League. We were going to try to play Mario Strikers earlier. We've had talked about doing that, but I just don't think it's going to work because we don't have a second screen. Like, we could go out to the living room. Think they would mind if we moved their big 55-inch TV into here?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We have
really close.
We have like a complaint by the time we're done with this. They're like, you weren't supposed to move the TV into the laundry room. Really? Why not? So we're going to do that. We had 19 levels as our Gaming Morning Show record, by the way, in the game known as Words on Stream, which is really impressive because I don't think we played this game a whole lot.
No. I don't know. We played it a lot more there for a while when we were regularly switching through games because our Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloon Fall into the Monster's Mouth record wasn't very high. Like, our streak was usually like a day and a half, and then we'd fail, and then we'd go through other games. So we were playing more at one point.
All right, let's say hi to the Final Hour crew. It's good to see you all.
Hello, FHC.
Thank you for being here with the Final Hour crew.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
Let's see, Dromega had to go, so did Link, had to get a new keyboard, but those who are here with us so far, RHS Jackson, my comment finally got modded. I got modded. Oh, holy day, I got modded. The sad part is, Jack, I actually don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Our auto mod is still at the home studio, so who knows what you said. KJ said, handyman.gaming, it's good to see you. Thank you for the official Words on Stream record. It's 229, apparently, we've had before. KJ is here. Groggy or Die has been here for the vast majority of the show as well. King Gray, who says, Gray proudly brings you sports, is what Gray would like us to know. We've had Tacos. Hey, it's Brendan, ambassador of the Final Hour crew, is here. Mel B is here as well on YouTube. Thank you for being along for the ride this morning. Who else? Lincoln said live raspberries, by the way. Nice. Quiet I'm Gaming is along for the ride this morning. It's good to see you, Quiet. Thank you for being here as well. I think I just mentioned Drew Mega. Anyone else who I missed who's listening or lurking, thank you for being here. Look, it's Mike O was even here in the first hour. Scott Chick. We had many, many people, so thank you for being part of the show today. Quiet I Am Gaming as well. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's play some Words on Stream, shall we?
Nice.
All right. Last time we played this game, we had a pretty good experience. I think we were up to level 6 or so. The only downside is when we're on the road, we usually can't finish a whole game, so hopefully we'll have a chance to do that today. If you have never played before, we're going to click the start button, and then you can start putting the words into the Twitch chat directly, or you can also scan the QR code, and that way you can get it as well. So there you go, Words on Stream. Oh, I think I usually put it in full screen. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. Nice. So Edward, keep in mind, some of these letters can be fake as we get to subsequent rounds, but right now that is not the case. So,
those are all real letters.
Yep, you can use them all. you could type in, I don't know, tiramisu if you wanted to, which is not actually one of the ones that's available, but you could try. If you scan the QR code, it gives you like a full-blown link, and I think I actually can hit this button too and get you the mirror link to put in the chat too. That probably doesn't help. Ah! There you go. So you can pull this up in your own browser too, and then you can just run along. So KJ says, that's weird. I'm not getting all of chat in my feed. Interesting. Jumpsuit was a good guess from Quiet Time Gaming. Tiramisu is not in there, even though it looks like it should be. I don't know why it's not. Oh, Jumpsuit did hit. I forgot. I have to be on this screen in order for it to update for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we may have to restart. I don't think I gave everyone enough time on this one. Is sit up? Sit up is in there. Is that a word? Good morning to Gay Pride. It is good to see you.
Must? Just?
Why can't I? Yeah, there's no double T. I keep wanting to do like mutt.
Summit?
Jump isn't there. All right, we're off to a rough start. Jumpsuit Quiet was all over that one, and then we kind of went downfield from here. Jumps from Quiet Time Gaming, puts from you. That was still too shy of what we needed to get to the next level. But we're going to restart because I don't think I was on the right screen to let everyone play the game. So let's try it one more time. Ooh, check out our collection of games specially created for streamers.
We'll have to check that out. His favorite berries are for sure blackberries. We have blackberry vines in our garden, and they're the most sweetest things I've ever had. That sounds pretty tasty. Some fresh blackberries.
Okay. We only have 6 letters on this one. I wonder if it goes, okay, they really struggled with the last one. And then they go ahead and they give you a little bit easier one the next time out. Makes me wonder. Drive from Quiet Aim, or rather from a Gay Pride Venge from Quiet Aim Gaming. And Driven from Scott Chick. I don't think that's how you spell Ryan. I tried. But Rain is in there, right? Yeah. A Ride from you, Nerd from you as well. Quiet had Dive. Dive was in there too. Vane from Scott Chick is in there as well. Yeah, I'm with you. Blackberries Gay Pride are pretty solid. Sometimes I don't like the initial bite into a blackberry because it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like a harder berry to bite into, but the rest of the flavor is good. But like it's, I don't know, like you bite into a blackberry and it's like you have to. Like,
they have some substance to them.
Yeah,
for sure. They fight back a little bit.
Blackberries, the berry that fights back. Ryan. I already tried Ryan once. Gay Pride says, I like a fight. There you go. Do you like fights? Then these berries are for you. Nice job. Diner from Quiet Time Gaming.
I was just going to get that.
And keep in mind, too, the letters, or the words, rather, are in alphabetical order. So there's something between diner and drive.
Dinin?
Guy Fieri would be so proud of this particular puzzle. Triple D. All right. 84 of 64 at least for level number 1. That's pretty okay. Good job, everybody. We have enough to get to the next level. We found 13 of the 21 words overall. Level number 1, your leader is Quiet Eye Gaming with 34 stars. Scott Chick has 22 stars. And yours truly, Sports.Gaming, third on the podium. A very narrow lead between you and Gay Pride to find a spot on the top 3. And Hefty Goof, that's me, in 4th place. I am the Caboose Crew.
You were there.
Oh, yeah, I was present and accounted for. All right, here we go. Next level of words on stream. All these letters already make me think of Helvetia.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. I wonder if Heli actually makes the cut. Nope. Ooh, I see one though. Damn it! I was ready for chive, but I misspelled it. You were copying on that paper.
I guess live.
I guess to live.
I guess Selly, as in a celebration. No, there's no double L. Sealy, Dan. Oh, quite already had heal. Damn it. Nice vehicle.
I never get the long one. That was great. I beat Jack by a split second.
I really want Lick to be in here, but that's not. How about heavy? Heavy. Heavy. This game is heavy. There's something that starts with like an E, probably, because it's before heal, but I can't figure out what it is. Evil. There you go. This work. Veil.
Nice.
I was trying to see what's the 6-letter word, basically.
Mhm,
Yeah, one shy of vehicle. Usually they're nice where they're like vehicle and then vehicles or something.
Right.
88 out of 60 though, that's pretty good. 10 out of 14 words. We get to skip 2 levels this time. And so we're going to move to level number 4 next. Sports Gaming has taken over the lead. A 35-star round by you to get up by 3 over Quiet I Am Gaming. Scott Chick is still on the podium after a 16-star round. I had my best round so far, but still the Caboose crew. And if we get anyone else to join us, you can be there with me on the Caboose crew, or Gabe Pride might jump down there as well after a 10-star round. Here we go. Level number 4. Yeah, I got the big one this time.
You had a head start.
I did, probably. Sorry, I was cheating, chat. King Gray keeps guessing tiramisu.
See, I got it too.
I guessed Charisma, and it auto-corrected to caramel. Rama is not also a word, apparently. I want it to be sarcasm. I'm gonna guess cars for Mel B, because sometimes the YouTube doesn't translate over. So
yeah, it struggles sometimes.
Yeah, so that was for Mel B. Mel B is now on my team. So the Los Angeles Rams was on here. I like Quiet I Am Gaming guessing Smar. I think I'm shouting out the right person. I think Smar's 7. Man, I'm crushing it right now. I got another one with Mars. Did you guess Aardvark?
And Armadillo.
Aram. I wanted Mark to be in there too. All right, we have enough. It's probably another 1 level skip. We'll see. We had 83 to 65 points there. Yeah, we get 1 there. 11 out of 17 words guessed. Level number 7. And Quiet I Am Gaming is now back in the lead. Had a 10+ advantage over Sports Gaming on that particular one. I think we're going to keep playing this for a little bit longer, only because we can't really play Rocket League anyway, and we're still going. So we'll play until we're out, just because Rocket League is just hard to go with. You're still in second place, 7 back and Quiet. I am now on the podium after a 29 level 4 leading round.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Scott Chick now has been pushed down to 4th. Had 6 stars in that last round. Gabe Pride and RHS Jack now in the Caboose crew, as we have 6
That is quorum needed to have a 2-person caboose crew, the Lucy the First Memorial Caboose Crew. Did you know there's such legislation on
I did.
procedure
I did not know.
for the caboose crew? That's something we played for today. Get ready for your takeaways. They're pretty okay coming up a little bit later this hour. All right. No fake letters yet, so you can go with what we see, and I will actually stand by and let you all have a chance. When I see the first guess from the audience, Homer from Quiet Time Gaming, then I can guess. Oh, you had the big one again.
Woo! There's the King Gray Memorial Tiramisu.
I thought King Gray was only about tacos. Rome was a good guess. I'm gonna steal that. Oh, I thought Quiet was in his lock. I also wanted Crow to be in here too.
I had merch.
I tried
apparently
merch too.
isn't
Yeah.
a thing.
What about a merc? Like a mercantile. Mel B gets cum, which by the way, Mel B and I are on the same team, so Mel B is also on the podium now. So also Mel B had Hero, so Mel B's crushing it right now. Core from Scott Chick. We tried Rome already, that one I know. Oh, someone already did have Chore. I had Chore ready to go. We have enough to advance. We have 69 out of 68. Echo from Scott Chick.
Nice.
Who had Shore? Was that not on there? Oh, there's no S. All right, there you go. 78 of 68, so we're going to advance one more level. Moving to level number 6. We got 9 out of 15 that time. And so let's see who's in the lead. Quiet Time Gaming with a 26-star round. Up 20 stars now on Sports Gaming. You probably had your worst round so far with 13 stars. Only 4 picked up words in that particular level, with Scott Chick getting 24 stars, back on the podium, replacing Mel B and myself at 62 stars. Gabe Pride and RHS Jack continue to lead the way in the Caboose Crew. We move to level number 6. I think this is the last one we get before there's any fake letters, so enjoy it while it's here. Uh-oh. Quiet Time Gaming's having more keyboard trouble, or as, Quiet always calls it, the QE board. Uh-oh. Got Rent. Sent from Quiet Time Gaming. Scott Chick got the UK version of spelling tire.
Nice.
I totally stole the plural. Mel B got Rent with me already. Tiramisu. I don't know why that didn't hit that time, Gray. I thought that was perfect.
The one time tiramisu is actually in one of these, or is the solution to the other game we play. It'll be pretty epic.
I like Tyrant as a guess with the A. I want it to be Tyrant, like my friend Ty. Rents. I'm worried. Wanted tense, but there's only... Are there Spanish words in here, or are they only English?
Not looking good.
I'm honestly just guessing. I got turn just on a big old guess. I was riding in a yurt. Y-E-R-T. All right, we didn't get a 9 out of 20 that time. Let's see who your champion is.
Should be quiet.
I am gaming. Keep the throne. It is the case. 16 stars from Mel B and myself to lead the way in level number 6, but that was not enough to get back on the podium. Instead, it is Quiet I Am Gaming's to have with the only total over 111 stars. Congratulations, Sports.Gaming, 83. Nice work by you. You had a 5-star round. Scott Chick, like I said, beat Mel B and myself on the podium by just 1, and Gabe Pride and RHS Jack round out our game. Nice work. Round of applause. Nice work.
How did we get to 229? Who did that?
What was
That's
our total
absurd.
that time?
No, that's like an individual record. Someone got 229.
Oh, I think I remember when we first started playing Words on stream. Copia is ridiculously cracked at this game.
Ridiculous.
By the way, if you haven't already, go find Copia on the internet. Copia, you can get to Copia through Twitch, which, by the way, that is a very incredibly old shout out. It even refers to the streamer's lighthouse as opposed to just the lighthouse. But we bring that up because Copia has a new album available to buy on Bandcamp, and you can get the song in advance by doing that too. I can't remember what the name of the song is off the top of my head, but Copia has new music out from Bandcamp, so I'm sure if you find Copia on that Twitch link, you'll also find Copia where Copia currently exists through like means of social media. So be sure to check that out. With all of us on Gaming Morning Show. All right, it is now 8:26 West Coast time. Thank you for being along with us on the East Coast. It is 11:26, and it's 4:26 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thank you for being here. This is our last half hour from the closet. We'll be back. Worst case on Wednesday. Likely we'll be back coming up tomorrow as well. I was just watching your console battery give you the warning. It was making me laugh. Yeah, it's been a fun show so far. I think all things considered from the closet, it's been going pretty okay. If anybody has a favorite berry that they haven't had a chance to share about yet, please let us know, because we're talking about different berries that are better kind of berry for you. Maybe you haven't had in a while, so that's an option as well to check out. You're going to play me again. Sports.Gaming is going to be our designated Rocket Leaguer. Can you try to get one of my challenges for me?
Yeah, what do you need?
I need you to get 2v2 hoops. You want to play basketball?
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. Here, you take the control. Let's see. My favorite berry is Chuck. Chuck berry. Nice work. Nice work. Great. There's the berries who played in the NBA too. So, all right, let's see how good our Coke can, our GMS ASMR sounds in the closet.
Better with reverb.
The only thing that sounded good in that whole entire sequence was the little bubbles.
Yeah.
Everything else sounded very like, I don't know, like a knife moving into my veins. I like how I made that sound like the knife is like slowly just caressing its way into my veins as opposed to like stabbing me. That's good. That's good. All right, let's play some Rocket League. Might be even our last game of the day. There's a chance we actually may wrap up a little bit earlier, so we'll let you know for sure. Just depends on how well this Rocket League game goes. If Sean is cracked, then we'll keep going, and if Sean's not cracked, then we won't. Off to a great start. Let's see. We've talked about the berries. We've talked about the moose that was hanging out in front of the Utah Ranger Station. That was pretty okay. I have other days of the day to share with you as well, so we'll do that this morning. Thank you for everyone who gave us a lot of kind words. Again, we're here in the Seattle area for a friend's father's family funeral. And so a family friend's father's funeral. That's the right way to say that. All the F's start to blend together. But so tough time. It was good to see some people yesterday. We hung out with some friends ahead of the thing, which was worthwhile, and it's good to see some people. Here's the other days of the day in case you missed this from earlier in the show. at Sports.Gaming, and the team almost got a goal. Nice save by Tube Steak Frank. Never try to score a goal against Tube Steak Frank. International Polar Bear Day today. It's National Protein Day. Anosmia.
Anosmia?
Yeah, Awareness Day. All right. Clean Monday. That's why Sean cleaned off the camera when we first started the show today. National Albert Day. National Kahlua Day. National Pokemon Day. National Susan Day. No Brainer Day. It's also Retro Day, the Big Breakfast Day, and World NGO Day, among the other days of the day. So if you miss any of those, that is some information to pass along to you today as well. We had here's some strawberry fun facts, in case you wanted to know. It happens every single day. The 27th of February is known as National Strawberry Day. Adds an extra aphrodisiac to the month of love. Are strawberries aphrodisiacs?
That's news to me.
Really? And also, I didn't know that's how you spelled aphrodisiac. Devilishly sweet and also delightfully low in calories. They're the perfect food to make you feel naughty and nice at the same time. What am I reading?
It's a strawberry fanfic.
Well, no kidding. Grown both around the U.S. and around the world almost year-round, you're never far from a supplier of this tasty tongue tickler to help you celebrate National Strawberry Day.
This is real naughty.
Yeah, nationaltoday.com is a little bit raunchy this morning. Strawberries have grown in the wild for thousands of years, and it was the French who was first to bring this delicious red berry into the gardens for cultivation. In the 14th century, not long afterward, English Archbishop Thomas Wolsey created the winning combination of strawberries and cream for Henry VIII's court that so many people still enjoy today. However, the early species of strawberries were very different than those we feast on now. It wasn't until 1712 that a French excursion to Chile resulted in mixing different types of strawberry plants, and the garden strawberry we know today was born. Nice landing.
Thanks.
Ugh. Watch out! Watch out! What the heck is that? It's a name and a half that I can tell you. All right. So there you go. What are your plans for this week? Anything that people are doing, you can always let us know too. I hope everyone's weekend plans went according to plan. So it's such a great picture. If you missed it in the Discord, we have a picture of our stick microphone that is in a shotgun microphone that's in a stick microphone's holster. It actually has held up quite longer than I expected.
It has been less of an issue.
Said, do not eat the mic. Jack says, I do not miss having the setup for over a year. Laptop webcam on a spider holder, mobile mixer. Good job, fellas. I'm proud of you working with what you have. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, all things considered, the only thing that I wasn't expecting is to have such difficult audio compared to what I thought we had in our testing. And then also figuring out how to have two headsets like the one I'm wearing. And once we figure out that, this is going to be our kind of setup for conventions and such. We even actually have a spare tripod that I didn't bring with us on this particular trip, but we have two of these webcams too, and so we'll be able to have a guest camera when we have guests on site from different conventions or events that we're doing. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, whether it's esports tournaments or video game conventions, definitely let us know, because we're always interested in places you think that we could have a good time, being present in. So. Chocolate strawberry is an aphrodisiac for sure. I do like chocolate strawberries quite a bit. Maybe not for those reasons, even though they are pretty okay. But chocolate strawberries are good. They just have to be coated in a way where when you bite into the strawberry, the whole chocolate sleeve doesn't fall off right away.
Stuff like chocolate strawberries, if it's smaller, so it's fully bite size, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, if I have to take multiple bites and there's a chance it falls apart or the whole chocolate thing comes off, I like it less.
Could be a little bit better in that respect, for sure. So. Also, if somebody could just invent a tablet, like I'm using a Surface Pro, Sean has an iPad Pro, right? Mm-hmm. If someone could invent one of these tablets that could have an HDMI input, that would be amazing. Wouldn't it be really cool if one of these could also just be an HDMI monitor?
That'd be handy.
You could have dual mode. And I'm sure there's some software you can get, but I'm just not entirely sure the latency on that. I bet there's like a switch to Surface Pro thing. The other thing, though, is it's already so hard to make this Surface Pro like actually do all the stuff we ask it to do anyway. I'd hate to put another thing into the mix. Did Tube Steak Frank score again? But Bills fan. I'm fine with that. It's a good name. All right. Did Sean score over 100 points in Rocket League? No, he scored 42 points. We're cracked. All right, perfect. Nice work. All right, final game of Rocket League. Thank you for being here. It's Gaming Morning Show. It is the Monday edition. Let's wrap things up, and we will send you on your way. Thank you again for being part of it. We always like to have a chance to be with you, even when it is in a random closet in somebody else's house, which even sounded weirder leaving my mouth than I expected it to.
Maybe we'll be in your closet next.
Should we have GMS at your house?
But we demand to be in your closet.
Yeah, it's not a contest you win. It's us being like, no, we're gonna be there whether you want us to be there or not.
I have an office. Nope. We want your closet.
Yeah, absolutely. Get your closet ready for us. All right, let's get the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. Recap of the video game headlines that we gave you in the first hour. If you miss it anytime, we often have it on our Instagram at WatchGMS. No, our Instagram is at Gaming Morning Show. Sometime after the show. We've missed it the last couple of days, and we won't have one after today, but you can always check this out as often as we can. GMS Morning Gaming News. Once again, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday, February 27th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. First up, we talked about Nintendo and their plans for E3 this year. We have had an idea that they weren't going to have plans for E3, and now they have officially confirmed it. This is via Kat Bailey of IGN. Nintendo is officially skipping E3 for the year 2023. They say, quote, "We approach our involvement in any event on a case-by-case basis and are always considering various ways to engage with our fans. Since this year's E3 show didn't fit into our plans, we have made the decision to not participate. However, we have been and continue to be a strong supporter of the ESA and E3. So all three major companies, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, not going to be part of E3 this year. So we will wait till June to see what E3 even looks like. So we'll follow up later this summer. In our second piece of news, we talked about Call of Duty, and their plans were originally to skip 2023 in terms of a full-fledged game release, instead having some sort of premium expansion to Modern Warfare 2. Well, it looks like those plans are changing after all. Instead, transitioning to the premium expansion for Modern Warfare 2 to being a premium Call of Duty game, a standalone product, as you will, with its own single-player campaign, a new multiplayer map pack, and more. So we'll keep an eye on this when we hear more official news in terms of what that looks like and what it's going to be exactly later this year. This weekend we also saw the DICE Awards for 2023 occur, and the full list of winners is available via a story from Adam Bankhurst of IGN, which you can check out. This was the 26th annual DICE Awards, and God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring took home the most awards out of anybody. Of the 23 different categories, God of War Ragnarok took most outstanding. They took the most categories, including Outstanding Achievement Awards for Animation, Art, Direction, Character, Original Music Composition, Audio Design, and Story, where Elden Ring took the awards for Game of the Year, Outstanding Technical Achievement, Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction, and Role-Playing Game of the Year. Other highlights that we saw included Sports Game of the Year, which went to Ollie Ollie World, and outstanding achievement for an independent game went to Tunic, which was a really fun game. Lots of Zelda inspiration there. Out today, we had some highlights this morning, such as Special Courier out on PC and Vincent's Horror Story out on PC. But our most prestigious award of Name in the Morning this morning went to I Am Your President. out on PC.
There's not like any emphasis like your.
I am your president.
There's the emphasis.
I am your president. I am your president.
No president though.
I'm your president.
It's out today for PC. It is our name of the morning. Could become name of the month. And if it does, you will be in luck, chat. You have a chance to win that with our next Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway. Thank you to Fulfillment for helping us out with that. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, which you can become, you're going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow, then you have a chance to win it with our Name of the Month exclusive Patreon giveaways that we do every single month. Thanks again to everybody, nearly 30, well, actually, it's just at 30 of you who are Patreons right now. And Unknown Story, I believe, was our January Name of the Month winner for Clunky Hero, which we will likely play on Thursday. One reason that we really want to have a show tomorrow is so we could play It Takes Two, but I would have to plan remote play, and I don't know if that would get any better or worst. Worst.
I don't know. I don't know if that'll even work.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Maybe give it a shot. I'll test it with my backbone. That'd be cool. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award today. Outstanding performance, including everything that they brought to our Words on Stream contest. Really impressed, and someday it'll actually be in there. Congratulations to King Gray, our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner. Nice work. Very good performance from you, King Gray, and also proudly now the sponsor of Sports on this morning radio show that plays games. So congratulations again to you, Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award. Honorable mention to this door.
Stay close. All first hour and final hour.
Big thanks to Sports Doc Daughter for making us the GMS from a closet sign. We can go ahead and put that up on our Discord, and we will send that to somebody who would like it.
Oh yeah, we can give that away.
So if you would like to have that, Sean and I can give a heart on the back of it, and you can also know what the first half score was of a random collegiate basketball game, because that's what that was drawn on the back of. So. All right, it's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. JWoww, aka Jenni Farley, versus Jenni Farley, aka JWoww.
Well, so this is a fun fact bonus for you as well. JWoww was actually her birth certificate.
Hi, my name's JWoww. My friends call me Jenni Farley.
Actress Lindsay Morgan turns 33 today.
She once guest starred in an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
If you had that on your... There you go. There's your clip of the day. That
JWoww.
That was our clip of the day. That was JWoww, who apparently has a name that we didn't expect.
Wow. JWoww.
So what do you want us to put on this birth certificate?
JWoww.
JWoww. That's the child's first name?
That's JWoww.
Oh, you don't want the last name to
just write it over all of the lines.
JWoww. But my friends call me.
I already forgot.
Jenni Farley or something like that. All right. Thank you all for being here. What are your takeaways that are pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? And then we will send you over to I Am the Pizza Babe, who is currently playing a lot of different games. Was playing, I think, the Sons of the Forest game, or Sons of Forest.
Sons of the Forest.
Has been playing a lot of scary games like The Quarry, but right now was just chatting last I checked. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS Sports.Gaming, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway is that we could probably do this in an even smaller space.
Yeah.
I think we're pushing the limits, but I think we could, we could take off like 10 square feet and still be okay.
This is even like a little bit too big of a closet.
Yeah.
The only hard part is we might film ourselves leaving this closet because we have to do it very systematically. So, yeah. My takeaway that's pretty okay is apparently GMS from a closet is coming to your house. And even if you have a fantastic live studio that we could use, maybe even like a garage space.
We want the closet.
Screw that noise. We're going to be in the closet. All right. Thank you for being here. We're going to start the raid on Twitch if you're watching there. King Gray proposes GMS from a public restroom stall. We could go double decker. Like, good morning, Sean. All right, thank you for being here. And good morning to GMS, from GMS rather, to I Am the Pizza Babe, for Sean, and for everyone who made this possible in this actual Airbnb. I am a hefty goof. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you again on Tuesday for more Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.